Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today you are in for a special treat because we're going to be covering 5 of the top interior design trends of 2022. So before we begin, I would ask you to subscribe to our channel right below and support the channel. We make all these great videos for you guys and I know you guys enjoy them, but we really need your support. So subscribe to the channel, comment below, let us know what you think, like the video, share it with your friends, and we greatly appreciate it. All right, so trend number 1 is my all-time favorite. And I have to say, I always look for special features when I walk into all of these beautiful properties. And this trend, I have not seen often. I've only seen it in one of our properties that we have styled and obviously on social media. So trend number 1 is plastered staircase. To see it live in a room, in a house, really takes your breath away, and that's why I feel like it's such a conversation statement given that you have the space for it. So here are a few things about curved staircases or plastered staircases that I love. 1, it's ultra clean looking, very minimalistic, super beautiful, and it can really set the tone for a modern house. Now, there are some factors that you might want to consider before going forward with this trend. And one of them is upkeep. So when you have a plastered staircase, typically it's going to be painted. And usually it's painted white. So definitely it's a high traffic area that you will need to maintain ever so often, especially if you have little ones. But the other thing that you might want to consider is who is building it for you. Now, having somebody who is professional and knows how to make this look proper is going to be the challenging part because not everybody's going to be able to do it. You might get bumps, you might get not the smooth surface that you're looking for, especially if it's curved. So be very diligent when you are looking for somebody to build you this beautiful plastered staircase. The second trend that I absolutely love and has been going for decades and decades and now has become really known is stone integrated sink. You guys have seen a lot of this in the properties that we have styled, and I have to say each one that I come across is more special than the other because 1, you get to customize it to your liking. 2, you get to make it any finish that you want and color. And 3, you get to choose the different hardware you want to use. So faucets can come wall mounted out of the wall or they can be fastened into the sink itself. I like to go for a more cleaner look, so I think coming out of a wall would be a nicer option for a stone integrated sink because it is a little bit more modern looking and the wall faucet will definitely complement it nicely. Now, one of the other sides of looking at a stone integrated sink and the challenges you might come across is finding the right fabricator. So it always comes down to who makes it, right? So make sure you find someone that knows what they're doing because if the slope is not in the right angle, then you're going to come across problems over time. So if you're doing a marble sink, you might want to consider that you will have to do some upkeeping throughout the years to make it look nice and refreshed again. And if you don't want to take that route, then I would suggest possibly doing a porcelain integrated sink. Another trend that I love to see in our custom homes and I love to do in my own design projects is to do custom headboards. This actually is not just for you, the homeowner, to enjoy. This is also a way to upgrade your house because you're not going to pack that up with you and take it with you to your new place. You're going to leave it for the new home buyers. So they will definitely enjoy it as much as you did. We have come across many different designs of custom headboards and each one has been special in its own way. Sometimes you can incorporate cabinetry in there and give yourself some storage if you don't want to do nightstands with drawers or if you don't want to do nightstands at all. Or you can just panel the whole thing, top to bottom, left to right, make your whole wall a beautiful headboard. We ourselves have actually done this custom headboard, and we use gold inlay to create more of a wow factor and add luxury to it. Now, you don't have to do the gold inlay. You can do any kind of design you want. You can integrate mirrors in there. You can have paneling with your fabric upholstery. You can even be creative with some wallpaper. So definitely consider this trend, because I feel like it's one that will stay for a long time. It really enhances the room, really makes it look so luxurious and so beautiful, and adds a feature wall without you having to put up artwork or mirrors or anything else to really make that wall pop. Now, there's always some kind of downfall to anything that we do, right? One would be the cost, because it is costly to do something custom in your house, just like everything else. However, if you are one that wants something of high quality, I bet you the cost will not be that much more than getting a nice headboard from a nice furniture store. The other downfall to it is you might have to vacuum it once in a while, because it is upholstery, it's fabric. It can collect some dust over time. So the only way to do that is either vacuum it with a nice brush, or just with a cloth, go over it, get some of the dust off, and you are good to go. Number 4 on our trend list is handleless appliances in the kitchen. I have to tell you, I have seen so many kitchens throughout my career. One is more beautiful than the other, but I have to say, I personally like the very clean looking kitchens, and I find that they are more seamless when there's less hardware. So one of the places that you can really play with is your appliances. And if you do a paneled appliance, then you have the option of doing a touch to open panel where you don't actually need the hardware to open the fridge or the freezer. This look is absolutely beautiful. It's very clean looking, very sleek looking, but it can have some of its downfalls as well. One, the cost, because it's absolutely expensive to panel your fridge. It comes with a whole new system that you need to order ahead of time and then have a cabinet maker make it for you. But 2, doing a hardware-less cabinet might create a little bit of, I would say, a mess when those sticky fingers get onto the MDF panels and you get some fingerprints on there. But hey, just like everything else, we like to be organized and clean, so you can wipe that down and you won't miss a thing. And I'm saving my favorite for last, because number 5 comes top on my trend list for 2022. And again, this is a trend that has been around for a very long time, but it has started making its way back into the custom homes that I'm seeing these days. And that is fluted millwork. So what I mean by fluted millwork is anywhere that you have MDF or woodwork going on in the house, in the kitchen, on your cabinets. It could be your kitchen island, it could be a wall unit, it could be a feature wall that you really want to make stand out. And you pick out these beautiful pre-finished panels that are fluted. Now, there's different kinds of fluting that you can choose from, and I have to say I don't have a favorite, because each one kind of represents their own style and design for the place that it's going to be placed in. Such a nice feature to have, and I'm actually doing this in one of my design homes. I'm doing it in the kitchen. As a way to add feature to this kitchen, we decided that we would have a few of the doors done in fluting. So that really elevates the level of luxury in this kitchen. And I will definitely be sure to show you guys this video once the kitchen is all installed. Aside from that, you can do it on your vanity in the bathrooms and just really make it stand out and look beautiful. You can do it on a wall and then paint over it, put up artwork, put up a sconce. So this is a way of heightening your level of luxury in your property by not spending too much, because you're not going to be fluting the whole house, but it will definitely be rewarding, because not only look-wise, but it will add value to your property. So obviously I have to come up with something that is a downfall to this feature. And the only 2 that I can think of is 1, cost, because you have to get whatever it is you're doing custom made, whether it's a wall or a cabinet. And 2, having to clean it ever so often because you do have to get inside of the lines to make it look nice and clean. And you can always play with the feature by adding some strip lighting in there, add some drama, by painting it a different color and really making it pop. So have fun with it, whatever it is you decide to do with it or wherever it is that you want to use it. But it's definitely a feature that I would recommend. These are just 5 of my top interior design trends for 2022. I do have a lot more and I will be sharing them with you. I'll be showing you my projects and all of the features we come across in our beautiful homes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. And if you guys have any top interior design trends that I have not covered, make sure you comment below. Let us know what yours are because I would definitely love to share them with all of the viewers. And if you haven't already, check us out on Instagram @StyleWithSanaz.